long game. Here we go. 5 red lights for the Division 2 Hungarian Grand Prix. We are underway. And that's a great start for the Renault. Rando's coming up the inside of the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo, and he's going down the inside into turn 1. He's ghosting as well. So I'm not sure what's happening to Rando, but he's in the lead from 4th place. What a start from Rando. Cooper Benz.
Yeah, Hicklin.
Go on.
I don't think Hicklin's got out of first gear yet. But fantastic start by Rando.
And he's left the session as well.
Oh, and Teddy's done it.
It's Teddy. It's Teddy.
Yeah.
It's playing Teddy. I thought you said Cooper Benz.
Oh, did I say Benz? Sorry, I meant Teddy. Apologies, Benz fans.
Oh no. Disaster for him. Pole position to stone dead last in half a lap. And look at the lead that Rando's got. He started 4th on the grid, and half a lap later, he's in 1st, and he's cleared the DRS from Cooper Benz. We have just then that penultimate corner. Hicklin's back in, but he's got lots of work to do. He's on the hard though, so hopefully he might come back into play. But Rando with an outrageously good start to this race. Such a hard track to overtake on, and he's made the dive into turn 1, and it wasn't. To be fair, the overtake was kind of on. Playing Teddy seemed like it kind of opened the door for him to go for it, and he did. Had a bit of a ghosting moment into turn 1 as well, so it could have helped the people avoiding contacts. Zakis Beast is in the pits.
Oh, Hicklin's got a timing glitch, and I'm quite concerned because there's a lot of drivers who have been ghosting for about half a lap, but they're still in the lobby.
That's what I was mentioning, Rando. Okay, Plain Teddy's apparently leading the race, and he's in the pits. Yeah, that's right.
I'm just quickly working. Pam was up 4 places up to 6th, Scope was up 5 places to 12th, VTAC up to 15th already despite starting last. I think I missed something. I think Owens had an incident somewhere.
Yeah, he pitted as well. So I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, sorry, yeah. Hello?
Just a note as well. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. Panther started 10th and he's up to 5th already in the first 2 laps.
Yeah, it's, I must have. I didn't really catch much of the start. I was just trying to invite Hicklin in, but yeah, fantastic start by Panther. If he's got good pace, he might be able to do something second. Unfortunately, it looks like Rando's got a better pace ahead of Benz, so we might see that gap keep on extending unless Benz can find that extra gear early on in this race.
Yeah, so there's a couple of gaps forming here and there. I'm on board with Neelix here, who's behind MRC Leah, who's gained 2 places off the start, but he has no DRS to defend with. Neelix is looking like he wants to get past. Neelix on the faster tyre as well, so he doesn't want to lose too much to the guys ahead, especially the ones that are on the same strategy as him. Rando's got a 2.5 second gap now as well out front, and Cooper Benz looks like he could be under a bit of pressure. He has no DRS to defend with.
Oh, and look a bit further back, Hicklin, I think he's had an off. VTAC's making a move on Neelix, and there's a bit of contact, but that was only because Neelix lost the rear going around the last corner, so VTAC up to 13th, and he's chasing down Leah now to 12th.
I've just got Bennett going wheel to wheel with the debutant of Spawn GTI, and he's going to make the move round the outside. What a move from Spawn!
Not done yet.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, it is. What a brilliant move from him. Went tried it around the. I think it was on the inside in turn 1, but they went side by side up to turn 2, and he just made it around the outside. Fantastic move from him. Debut up to 6th. Brilliant start from him.
And look a bit further at that. He's like, is VTAC going to make it into the chicane? No, he doesn't. But VTAC's looking good at the moment. Oh, Hickling, come on, man.
Luckily, the time. Well, in terms of the timing I've got here, Plain Teddy's back to 18th place. So hopefully we don't get any big timing glitches. Otherwise, it's going to be a big job for the admins of Division 2. But yeah, as you said, VTAC is on a bit of a rampage in the minute, and he's just letting Leah know he's there on the penultimate corner. Compromised his line going into it, but he's going to have the DRS coming through this final turn. Brando stabilised the gap to 2.4 seconds out front, but VTAC is going to make a move on Leah here. He's going to go to the inside line. Medium versus hard, and we also have Neelix and Halo going wheel to wheel as well. I think it's Halo trying to pass Neelix.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure. On the hards as well for Halo. So, interesting.
Looking a bit further back up again, looking at the Racing Point driver, the solid Racing Point driver, Ike, the highest driver on the mediums at the moment in 9th, and he's only half a second behind Barlow, so it's looking good for Callum at the moment. Fingers crossed he can keep this level of consistency all through the races. Yellow flag, Mercedes is off!
I'm trying to see where it is.
It's original, he's lost it off the chicane, and VTAC's gone off the track as well. Oh no, it's just lag. But yeah, original's out.
I don't know if that's going to bring out... It is!
And
virtual safety car.
Virtual.
That could be pretty good for the soft guys, and we are seeing Rando pit.
Rando's in the pits.
But...
Yeah, we've got a few people in the pits, it seems.
Oh no! I've been removed from the session.
You have. You've been... And I'm still in there. Let me try and invite you back. Someone's just got to drive through penalty. It was Panther, I think. I think just going to invite you back.
I really don't have much hope that I'm going to get back in here. It's the same as what happened before.
Right, well, fortunately I'm still there. So you're on Southern Radio at the moment. Original's cursing those damn curves. Sorry. You are back in the lobby streaming, so I'll just take the flag whilst you're coming back in. You can't see anything, just go by what you can hear at the moment. I'm on board with VTAC and Semp, who is chasing down Rando. Oh,
I can actually load in. It's fine. Carry on, but I can actually load in. So
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so Rando made the pit stop onto that harsh during the virtual safety car, and he's done very well from that. He's only 2.5 seconds away from Scope, so he's in 5th. VTAC, who we were just commenting earlier on, who's making great progress up the field, is coming out as well. Rando's come out in front of him, so Rando is looking very good at the moment. Another name to mention, Dawsey as well. Dawsey pitched in the virtual safety car. So did Bennett and Sprawn and Barlow, but they're a bit more further down. They've got a bit of a job to do to overtake Neelix and Halo. There's a yellow flag and the Red Bull's off. I think it's Owen, it is. Owen's off. Owen's facing the wrong way. He spun it at corner, going around Steel Bend. Not looking good for Owen. He got caught up in the first few laps, and it's not getting any better. And he span it on the chicane. Those overheating rears. Yeah. Tough day at the office for Owen. It's painful to see. And yeah, those rears are on fire. He span it again. He's in the wall.
I'm not sure what he's doing here.
Are you back here? Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back in.
Alright, take over then.
Yeah, following it. No, you can carry on because I'm following Owen in a minute. Just for a second.
What?
I was just following Owen just for a second.
Anyway, but worth mentioning actually, look who's leading. It might not be the best position coming into the laps time of year, but the Hungarian home hero, Kuba Benz, lead the Hungarian Grand Prix.
I don't know whether you could update me here, but we have a Haas which is trailing iCallum on the track, but he's in 18th. Is that correct, or is he been lapped?
Zakis Beast has been lapped, I think, according to this.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think he has.
Whoa. Well, I kind of missed the virtual safety car bit, but we have a pit. We have Sem and Panther both pitting, so they're going to go next. But yeah, Rando's played an absolute ace by pitting under the virtual safety car. Are you still there?
Yes, he's got a bit of. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, he's got a bit of a job on his hands though now, Rando. He's got to overtake Scopes, who's on 7-lap old mediums. When you've got these hard tyres on against those mediums, really the only place you can do it is going into turn 1. So, as long as Brando can keep it calm for the next minute, he can get the job done on Scopes.
Yeah, I would say he's got a comfortable gap, kind of net lead, but Dorsey's only about 5-6 seconds down the road. He also did pit at the same time as Rando. We have a virtual safety car again.
Beast, Zakis Beast has been there on the cane, stay in place, as it seems original, but Zakis Beast was a lap down anyway. Another tough day off for Zach. Big setback for his championship hopes.
Tell you what, if this VSE stays out long enough, which it could, Cooper Benz is putting his car in the pits.
Yes.
How long is it going to stay out for? Could it help him stay? Matt, I know.
Yeah.
Like, isn't there a rule for the amount of times you invite someone back?
Yeah, I know. He's been back twice. I think that's it for him now. All right.
Yeah. Just save you doing it 100 times every
That's fine, yeah.
But the VSE is staying out, and Cooper Benz has pitted. Panther also pitted, which I thought he already did. But the VSE comes out. The VSE ends just as Cooper Benz comes out the pit. So that worked perfectly for him. So he was in the race anyway, but
yeah,
it's helped him stay with Rando, because Rando benefited from the VSE, and now Cooper Benz also has.
Yeah, I think, well, to be honest, it's probably favoured Benz more overall because, of course, Rando had that 2-second lead before the first virtual safety car, but Benz had a whole train behind him, but now that train... Oh no, Benz! Come on, save it, lad, save it! He saved it! Brilliant save! He clipped the inside curve going around Seal Bend! Oh god, I'll keep quiet, but yeah, okay, that train's back again now.
Yeah, he's got the guys behind closing him in, but Leah, who's still on the hard tyres, Leah's going to be kind of hoping for a late safety car here. But Dorsey is on the fresh hard tyres, and he is right behind Leah in P7, and I'm sure that Cooper Benz will be trying to take this opportunity to try and pull the gap to Dorsey, because he's going to be past Leah anytime soon, I can guess. Leah forming a little bit of a mini train. But he has the DRS, does the AlphaTauri driver. Crucial, he gets this move done as quick as possible, and he's going to send it down the inside. I thought he was going to, but Leah holds on.
If you're in Leah's position right now, I mean, I wasn't on board for him for that, but this isn't his battle, so is he good up a fight?
Yeah, he's gone wide. It's hurting Dorsey more and more. He's behind him because it's such a hard track to overtake on, and Cooper Benz has managed to pull a 2.3 gap now, being very close to these guys a lap ago when he almost span at Seal Bend.
Yeah.
That name.
Rando interestingly stuck. Yeah.
Snap.
Oh, yeah. I would say twin moment, but that isn't the case. But yeah, he's still quite behind Scopes.
Yeah, he's in a Williams sandwich at the minute. Both Williams drivers still haven't pitted, and they're on the mediums. Callum with a 4-second lead out front, and the mediums I think probably have another 5-6 laps left in them. You'll be best to know here because you ran a stint on the mediums.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, the lobby is open. Yeah, lobby's on friends only, so that's probably how he got back in.
Yeah, I'd say ultimately the mediums was 15 laps. I was going to put on the 15th lap anyway, but safety car came out, so it was an easy choice just to do it if I was struggling anyway. So, but yeah, the medium runner's done a good job at the moment. Callum obviously leading the way.
Leah's got quite a train behind him. He's forming one. He's got Dorsey, Neelix, Halo, and Bennett. Oh, trying to get past. Oh, contact! Oh no! I didn't quite. It looked like Dorsey had hit the back of Leah at the chicane. I had the cinematic view of the chicane, and Leah just had a huge whack, it looked like, from behind, and Dorsey went off the track, so may have been contact there. We'll try to be able to find out. If I look at Dorsey, has he got damage? He might have.
Yeah, he must have
get
damage.
damage.
I think he's damaged. His teammate's just passed with ease. Well, actually, no. His teammate seemed to be okay, but his teammate passed with ease. He's into the pits though. It's Dorsey.
Oh, interesting. It did certainly look like he rear-ended Leah. Leave that one to the stewards though. Disappointment for Leah on the hards as well. He's got to long this stint out. He's just going to be begging for a safety car later on in this race to get himself back into play. Brando's still behind Scopes. Callum's managed to pull the gap to almost 5 seconds now from Scopes. Both of these are on the same strategy. Brando, like he said, doesn't need to panic too much. Saying that though, Cooper Benz, who is on the same strategy, is only 2 seconds behind him.
Yeah, if you're Brando, no, now's the time. Oh, he's gone wide as well. Brando looks like he's getting a bit frustrated here. Key moments of the race for Brando. 3 tenths behind Scopes, as you can see. He's showing Scopes that he's in the mirrors. But yeah, all
Look at Benz though.
Yeah, he's catching. Benz can smell the blood. Is Scopes going to come in this lap? I don't think he is. It's not ready yet. He's not, so it's just going to be another frustrating lap for Brando. Or is he going to get it done this turn 1, Joe?
He might. He has DRS, he's looking close, but he has no ERS available. Scopes has got 20% more ERS almost than him, and Brando just has no ERS. He should probably think about saving it up just to get the move done, because Cooper Benz is
looking good.
Well in this race. He is well in this race. Brando just sticking his nose just to let Scopes know he is there, and he's desperate to get past. Callum is pulling a gap to Scopes. This is helping Callum.
Oh,
Brando
and there's
picks
that
up a
frustration.
Yeah. Yeah. Very hard to follow.
Yeah, you've got Benz. Benz is within a second now, and the ERS he's got as well. He can tactical wide as well, so maybe the mediums are now at the, well, for these drivers at the end of their stint, it seems. So it would now be a good time to pit if you are attached Scopes. If you're Callum though, you're going to be loving this. Keep on extending that gap.
Yeah. Now, as you said about Benz, the amount of ERS he's got. He's just waiting for a battle to kind of happen between Rando and Scopes and maybe even VTAC, and he can pounce on it really. With the amount of ERS he's got. And look at him. There he is. He's used a little bit of ERS, and he's going to try it around the outside. Rando went a bit wide. VTAC holds on to P4. And Benz couldn't get the job done there. You have to wait another lap, really. Let's face it, the next overtaking opportunity.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. Is there? I think Neelix has lost. I think Neelix lost it. Yeah, he was the driver behind Cooper Benz, and now he dropped down. So I don't know if he lost the rear or something. But yeah, he's dropped down a few places.
Yeah, this second train is now the Halo train. As there's quite a few drivers in this train, all the way down to the bottom end of the points. Halo, 13 lap old hard tyres, and he's trying to hold guys behind which are on half the tyre life lap tyres than him.
Oh, Scopes is struggling on those mediums now.
Yeah.
Oh, is he really struggling? He's got to get in there. He's got to get in there. He's got to do it because Callum is running away now.
And here comes Rando to the outside. Cooper Benz is trying to pounce on VTAC, but Rando around the outside and he's got the move done. But now Scopes is under pressure from his teammate.
Oh, that's close.
Teammate. And look at Cooper Benz is going to have to try and his absolute best to get past here. Now Rando's through. Benz has got to use his ERS to get through here. He doesn't want to lose too much time to Rando. They're both in the same race. It's the net lead. Rando's got to absolutely pull the pin there.
Yeah, I think Dordy had a little moment in the last sector. I think it might have been a half spin or something. There's the yellow flag. He was in the middle of it. Important few laps now for Ben's dojo.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's got to make the most of his errors that he's got. See Rando just pulling away further and further. But the two Williamses are on the same strategy, and neither of them hit again. Lap 16 and they're staying out, but even Icallum's still out on the track. And we could have a battle here between the Williams drivers. They both have no errors left, but Scopes is defenceless, and his teammate is going to try and battle him into turn 1. No team orders here.
Oh, that looked quite good initially, but they're still side by side.
VTAC made the switch back, and he's going to try it around the outside of turn 2. Oh, bit of a wheel bang almost. And still side by side. Oh! Oh my word.
As well, avoiding. Oh, dear me.
Absolutely no team orders at Williams. It was
VTAC.
hard.
Oh god, VTAC looks all over the place. Those mediums must be... There must be nothing left. One of these two's going to pitch surely this lap.
You would expect to. Let's see what Icallum does anyway. He has a 6-second gap to Rando. Maybe they're just hoping for another safety car or a virtual safety car whilst they're just hanging out there, but... See what Icallum does. Icallum peels into the pit lane. I can imagine one of these drivers is going to, and I'm sure it will be the guy that's ahead that does,
yeah.
And Scopes pits. So VTAC will have DRS to defend Cooper Benz, but Cooper Benz has got so much ERS. I would not be surprised if he does attempt to move here, because look at the ERS. He's closing. VTAC goes defensive. Cooper Benz trying it around the outside. VTAC defends and almost loses it. And it looks like Cooper Benz is going to get through here.
The Hungarians in the stand, absolutely standing on their feet in absolute ruptures. Their man is in second, 4 seconds away from Rando now. Can he catch? Can he catch up? Can he make up that 4-second gap?
I'm sure the Alfa Romeo fan chat is going to be absolutely going crazy. Just a podium at home is absolutely brilliant.
Spawn's round. Spawn's lost it on the single bend. I think he must have clipped the inside of the bend, the curve, and he's coming back onto the track now quite slowly. Scopes is going to get past him, and Spawn's still on the grass. He's taking to another level of rejoining, which is good to see in some way, but he's lost an awful lot of time. He's down in 12th, so yeah, Scopes staying out on track. Well, he's 8 seconds away from Barlow in 8th, but well, that will be Scopes' last pit stop, and Tax in the pit now finally.
See where he can come out compared to his teammate. His teammate will have a huge undercut, and I imagine. I don't see Scopes in any traffic at all, so that'll be that. But currently we have a net Renault 1 and 3. We had a Alfa Romeo 1 and 3 in qualifying. One Alfa Romeo still in that top 3. And we have a Renault in first and third. So Renault so far this weekend looking very handy. So with Bennett,
just go on to say, Tack has lost an awful lot of time to Scopes there now. Their extra lap, he's about 2 seconds behind. I think it might have been 1 or 2 laps too many for Tack.
Yeah. I thought. Why did I think there was a safety car? I just saw a yellow and thought it said safety. It said at sector. We have Bennett, and so Bennett's in this Halo train still, as you can see. But we have Sem putting him under a lot of pressure. Bennett has to be careful he doesn't lose the DRS to Halo here, because it is at 8/10 of a second.
Right behind Bennett is Sem, and Bennett there for a second, but Sem was looking very fast behind.
That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. What?
Yeah, Bennett's out of the DRS. I think Bennett just got in the DRS. Only just.
Yeah,
Oh, my
we
interviews have gone absolutely everywhere.
yeah, same here. Callum, you made that stop in first place, in sixth place on fresh hards. So he's going to catch up in this group. He's like Callum. As long as he can keep a good flow, and as long as he can concentrate, make no mistakes, it can look very good for Callum there. Which is good to see, especially coming from a comms booth or a comms booth full of racing point drivers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's stay non-biased, but we both know what we hope happens. Yeah, but Bennett's still behind Halo. Battle for the podium this is, with about 16 laps to go. Sam is all over him. 22% ERS left for Sam. Bennett's got more or less the same. There won't be long till iCallum, well, to be fair actually, iCallum is pretty much almost there in this train, and he's going to have 10 lap fresher tyres than most of these, well, 10, 12 and 18 lap fresher tyres. Halo with one move.
No!
And two, and Panther has left the session. The gap out front, however, I'm sure a few people will be wanting to see what's going on there, is still around 4 seconds. Cooper Benz has dropped it down to just under 4 seconds, but Brando currently controlling the pace out front. His teammate is still in third place on the oldest hard tyres out there. I think Halo pitted on lap 1, right?
He did. I think he did, yeah.
No, he didn't. No, well, no, I've just looked at stops and there's no stop on his name.
Oh,
No,
so
he didn't, because he's
yeah.
done 19 laps. Yeah, he hasn't stopped. That missed me.
His pace doesn't seem too bad. We've got Panther back, that's good to hear. He hasn't been affected too much by that. The gap at the top still 4 seconds between Rando and Benz, but we did just see another 3 second time penalty for Rando. We try not to pay attention much to the penalties, but of course they do play a huge part at the end of the race. Callum has joined the party. This battle between Halo, Bennett and Stem.
Yeah, it's like Sem is closer. Sem is not struggling as much in this dirty area as Bennett. Bennett's sitting around 8 tenths of a second behind Halo most of the time, and Sem is just up Benz's rear like all the time. Just substantial pressure that the Haas driver is trying to force, and yeah, I mean iCallum is here, so these guys, once Halo pits, this will be the battle for the final podium place between Bennett, Sem and iCallum. And Barlow isn't too far behind, you know. He is I don't know what the gap is because I have no interviews again.
Yeah, same.
But he is there. He's like a corner off.
That's right.
I'm
just trying to find. Again, it's nothing on the interval times, but that gap still looking really good as Rando laps Owen. Really
not
tough
a
day at the
great
office.
weekend for Owen.
Yeah, not good at the office for Red Bull as a whole. I think, to be honest, was Neelix had that half spin, a few laps to go, still in a lap, so points still good on the board for Red Bull. It's just pops up saying Teddy's had another 3 second time penalty. Let's not forget the guy got the pole position for the second time in a row, but something on lap 1 kind of ruined that effort in qualifying, as he's currently fighting with Leo for 14.
And we have a battle with Neelix and Dorsey, and Dorsey gets through quite easily on DRS. Did you say what was the battle we're having?
Leah and Teddy, but they just made contact.
Ooh.
Leah was really slow going out of that last corner, and Teddy did just touch the front. I don't know if that caused any wing damage. It looks all good from here, I think. Yeah, still looks all good, but Teddy's inside of Leah now, but losing the rear, lost the momentum, so Leah's going to stay in front for at least another lap.
Teddy, the man who got pole, He's going to be hoping for a lead. Well, he's going to be hoping for a safety car. He's on fresh mediums as well, so he did pit again. Oh no! Oh no!
What's happened?
He's just hit the back of Leah. Leah's retired into the wall, and we have a VSC because of that. Caught that one completely on stream. What I was going to say though is the two Williamses could be going into battle again. The VTAC
no! Sam's at the 5 second penalty. He's hit Bennett. He's hit Bennett on the virtual safety car, it seems.
Oh my god.
Has Sam got any damage from that?
Oh my. Thought you almost span.
He hasn't got any damage from it. But I mean, if you're Halo, you're kind of cursing a bit. If you'd come out a bit earlier, it would have been perfect time to pit. But he's done 22 laps on those hards. I think he's going to go for the softs at the end.
Yeah, I mean, at this point he may as well, to be honest. VSC ends. We're back racing. Yeah, and VTAC is in the DRS of his teammate, so they're going to have another battle. Round 2 between the Williams drivers, and let's just follow Sem here. Can he take advantage of this restart? He's all over the back of Bennett. Stuck himself to the inside line, but I don't think he was intending to make a move, as he didn't. On the penultimate corner, a bit of a lock-up for Sem. Clips the curb. Doesn't lose traction, thankfully. Around the last corner, but Bennett is going to be swallowed up here. He will have, I think he might have DRS. No, he doesn't. Bennett has no DRS. So this is the battle for net podium position. But Sem, as you said, has a 5 second penalty.
Oh,
Bennett down the inside. Oh my. Impressive.
That was really impressive. Defensive tackle for the split of second man. Now Callum's struck behind. Callum's making a move. Is he going to do it?
Callum down the inside, and this is so hard racing. And he doesn't make the move. Fantastic battle in between these three. Bennett, like you said, poked his nose in. Completely, turned defence into attack, and it almost worked. But Callum couldn't quite get the move done on Bennett. But depending on the penalty situation, Matt, with Sem having that 5 second penalty, quite a hefty penalty, this battle currently for P5 could be for net podium.
Sem's got to get a move on now. He needs to make that move on Halo. Halo's definitely stretching out to go on those softs at the end. If there's another virtual safety car, or even a safety car, he's looking very good. But at the end of the race, he's going to be chuckling fastest lap after fastest lap. It'll be interesting to see where he will come out though. It looks like 8th and 9th, the Williams are back together, Joe.
Yeah, I was gonna follow them in a minute. Just waiting for the good time. Sam is catching Halo. So Bennett just seems to be struggling on these hard tyres at the minute. I think I can imagine Sem's going to make easy work of Halo. And there's a battle. Callum's ahead of Bennett. Bennett's going to almost go down the inside again, but doesn't do it this time. And Callum's up to 5th place after having a pretty poor qualifying. If I'm right or wrong, or I don't know. Where did he start?
It wasn't the greatest. I think it was about 14th he started. Callum's been up 8 places, so he started 13th.
And the Williams are going wheel to wheel up to turn 2. VTAC on the inside. They bang wheels, and VTAC is ahead of Scopes.
But Scopes is going to fight back. I think he's fighting back. Oh, not here, lads. Not here. They're taking it F1. Oh, they're still fighting. Oh, Scopes is back in front. Oh,
we're seeing some very hard racing out there, but it's on the limit, and I don't see. There's some great racing out there, must be said.
Oh! God, Tax! He was going to make a dive after the left off that chicane. There. Oh, I'm not going to look forward for the post. Oh God, the post-race brief between the Williams team isn't going to be very good. Sem's made the move on Halo. Oh, that's because Halo's in the pits. I'll keep an eye and see what tyres he chucks on.
I think your closest battle at the minute is probably the two Williams drivers again. As they come around the final corner. VTAC in the DRS again. Here we go, round 3. No ERS left for him. And he can't quite get close enough going into turn 1. But yeah, as you said, Halo has gone on the softs. He's in 10th, so he's in the points.
He is.
So he has
he's going to
points
make up.
secured.
He's going to make up a lot of ground as Halo. Watch those fastest laps come in. It will be an extra point coming the end of the race. I can't see anyone doing a quicker lap than what Halo's going to set here.
I think P7 is definitely, well, I think that's probably the furthest he could go, unless we have a safety car, and that will completely work in his favour. But I think 7th is a possibility.
Oh, by all means, yeah. And if he can make that work, it'd be an absolutely fantastic race for the guy. On the back of his first podium in SLR at Silverstone, it will be fantastic for him.
Yeah, just looking out front, Rando still with a 4.5 second gap. He's just managing that gap out front, and the gaps between everyone else really in the top 5 is pretty spread. Bennett kind of creeping around that DRS of iCallum still for what could be 3rd place. We don't know yet on penalties. Sam has got a 2-second gap to the racing point, so yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, but at the minute, Sam is in 3rd. And the 2 Williams drivers are not going to go into battle just yet, as I follow Halo going into turn 1.
Yeah, Halo makes his first move. He's made the move on Dorsley for 9. So that's after 1 lap. Oh, Williams is round!
Oh! Oh no! Safety car! Safety car has come out!
Safety car is out! What is going to happen now? If you're Halo, I mean, this was it. Will Halo be... Oh, Pamper's gone again as well. Bloody hell. Literally!
This is... Rando's gap to Cooper Benz has completely been eradicated. The Hungarian had a chance with what will probably be like 5 or 6 laps to go for that win, but Halo, fresh sauce, in 8th. I really wonder what's going to happen. Rando pits and Cooper Benz stays out.
Oh.
And also Sem pits as well, and we have Bennett pitting. The Racing Point stays out, so does Cooper Benz. And we have the other McLaren coming in. So some of these guys, well, Brando's played an absolute ace again. I mean, he'll have about 5 laps to pass the top 2, which are on hard tyres, 10 plus laps old.
Yeah, it's of course, I mean, if you're Benz your second, you've only got 1 chance to judge on what they do in this situation, and of course that was Rando pitting. I mean, how many laps Ben's done on those hards? He's done 18 laps on them hards and Callum behind. Oh, Hickman's got disqualified. Oh, he's not in the game, but good move. But Callum's on 10 lap old hard, so I think Benz and Callum have got a massive job on their hands because they're going to have an absolute charge in Rando, Sam, Bennett. This has been penalties that hurt the most, so Sam's going to be feeling it a bit. I will just say Sem, I think that was smart from Sem. He's carrying that 5-second penalty. Maybe he might be carrying more penalties, but he'll need to be on fast tyres. He might have taken that 5 seconds actually in the pits.
Oh yeah, good point.
So Sem is back in the race.
He would have served it.
Oh my god, what's going to happen here? We've got 7 laps left. I mean, the safety car came out around this time in Division 1 yesterday. It wasn't quite cut, but look at their tyres. You've got Benz and Scopes and Callum on hards over 10 laps. You've got drivers on fresh softs, fresh mediums, Dorsey in 8s on 15 lap old mediums. Oh, we are going to see an absolute mess.
I mean, with the soft tyres, we're probably going to have 6 laps of racing, maybe 5 to 6 laps. So those soft tyres will last that length. I mean, they are slightly wearing them under the safety car, but not too much. But see what happens at the end as well with the soft cars. If they burn their tyres too much, will the guys on the hards like you said, it's going to be a mess.
If your name is SLR Owen, if you get back to the safety car queue in time, you're suddenly back in the race if you haven't got too many penalties. Unfortunately, it's going to be raced over regardless for playing Teddy, because I think he has got a drive-through penalty, which you can't take under safety car conditions.
But you can drive through the pits.
I think you can only do a drive-through penalty not. You can't. I don't think you can do it on the safety car.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a penalty, pointless penalty. So,
But what about? Can you
unfortunately,
do a stop go penalty under the safety car?
no.
So Sem stops under the safety car, so he might still have that pen.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Teddy will have to get that drive for penalty. I think, unless I've missed something completely or the game's changed.
Let's just not think of penalties. Let's just think of what we've
Yeah.
got ahead, because what will be will be.
Are we going to see? I mean, it's like how Shakespeare wrote the script for this race. Because is Cooper Benz going to win his home race? It's a big ask, in my opinion, considering the drivers you got behind on fresh softs. But wouldn't it just be absolutely fantastic? I mean, it's a track that's hard to overtake as well, as Craig just pointed out in the stream chat. Fortunately for Benz, you've got Callum behind, so they have to get past Callum first.
Yeah, Benz will have to take massive advantage of that. If he can get a really good restart and just hope Callum fights for his life, then Benz could pull a little bit of a gap. Remember, the lap is not long at all. It's only like a 1 minute, kind of 1 minute 15 kind of lap. So it's not like he's, 5 laps to go. They're not going to be long laps, so who knows what is going to happen here.
So Merckx has confirmed for me, as I suspected, you can take penalties on the safety car besides drive-throughs.
Oh no!
Oh, what's happened there?
That was a retirement on the track. Oh, completely caught pants down on the street.
Barlow's got a second penalty for a severe collision with Hicklin, who I thought Hicklin was disqualified.
I don't know if that retirement to track will...
Oh, and Hicklin's left the session. Hicklin's got disqualified now? I thought he got disqualified 3 laps ago.
I don't know. What did he get disqualified for?
Well, ignoring or something to do with yellow flags. But he's just made contact with Barlow, it seems, and he's just got disqualified for that. We're again Codemasters. I expect the safety car to come in this lap, and as soon as I say that, yeah. Oh my god, if you'll watch...
Spawn GTI, good qualifying from him. It was actually running quite well for him in the first half of the race, but second half of the race, where he spun under the safety car because he had damage, and then he decided to retire on track. So, yeah. Anyway, safety car is coming in. Cooper Benz keeping the pack nice and congested, coming around the final corner. And he's lost the rear going in. He's going to get swallowed up. This is... Oh my word. Look at this.
Oh my god.
I can't watch. I cannot watch going into turn 1. Rando. Oh my. This is carnage.
Oh my god.
Look at the cars.
It's like Callum Benz. It's going to do it. Oh, there's going to be contact. I think there's not. Oh god.
The top 3 are all on the hards. Scotus gained positions. Callum leads the Hungarian race. Rando's gone off, and Rando's round! Rando's round! Oh, there's a huge crash! Huge crash!
Oh,
Rando's round!
Gone into the back of... Oh, God!
This is absolute carnage!
As predicted, Callum's in the lead!
What is going to happen here? Benz is down to 3rd, he has... Oh...
But the driver we mentioned earlier, who after he got a 5-second penalty, we thought his race was over. Sem's in 4th, and he's the highest placed soft tyre driver. If he can get past Cooper Benz and Scopes of these.
But look at Sem, he's got damage. He's lost half his wing. Bennett's lost half his wing. I think he might have made contact with Rando, which caused Rando to spin around. There's a... What's going on here? The Haas goes down the inside of Benz. Sem is carrying some big damage though. Oh my word.
And Sem's going
he's going to try around the outside.
Oh, is he going to do it with that broken front wing? I think he has. No, I think he has. Oh, look at Bennett. Bennett's going to sneak up the inside of Cooper Benz. It's Bennett's going to lead. It's Bennett's going to fight. Oh my word.
Ben's got pushed out, but that was because of Sem having a half a wing. He turned as much as he could.
Look who's seventh!
There's 12 runners. Oh my word. There's 12 runners left in this race. And 2 of them are in the pits. Your top 10 are all on the same part of the track, and that's it. And then you just have 11th and 12th, like, all half a lap down. But Callum, in the Racing Point, leads from Scopes, both on hards. Scopes made up places on that restart, on hard tyres. Unbelievable.
I say, Rando had that spin, but he's only 1.5 seconds away from 7th, and I mean, 7th's pretty much in the middle of the train. Oh, Sem's had a bad exit.
Oh, Higgins Bennett.
Yeah. Oh, Sem's left. No.
Sem's left. Oh, no. And Cooper Ben's under pressure from Barlow. Cooper Ben's on 23 lap old hards. These tyres have gone a long way. And Barlow up the inside on fresh softs. Barlow up to 5th in the McLaren. Oh, Sem is disconnected there. It's devastating for him. Hopefully he doesn't lose too much time. But Barlow is going to get past Sem. And so is Cooper Benz. And Sem is dropping down. And look at SLR Owen, who's going to get up to 6th place.
Sem's back, which is good. But it's not be too bad. Bennett's right behind
Rando, though.
Amongst all of this, I'm going to try and sneak it in. Viewers, if you're watching, or you've got to be watching, send in who you think your driver of the day is.
I'll put the intervals up whilst I can.
Position change
The top
as well.
2, yeah, top 2 have gained 12 and 15 places. Absolutely outrageous drives from the top 2. Scopes is almost emulated a Southerner. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
But Callum has got the advantage of DRS-free. What will happen with 2 laps to go?
Oh, it's going to make the move from Bennett, I think.
Oh, the 2 McLarens. They shouldn't fight. They really shouldn't fight. Scopes could be easy meat on those hards if they take their time and work together, but
it's got worse.
if they battle,
I think the game's just put him in the pit lane as soon as he's joined.
that is a disaster. But Bennett's right on the rear of Scopes. And Cooper Benz is still in this, 23 lap old hard tyres for Benz, and he's still 5th. He could still get a podium. Alfa Romeo fans, drivers, teammates, Hungarian fans, just keep in there, because penalties could play a factor here. We could see Ben still on this podium. And we really don't know what's going to happen with 2nd.
Well, we don't know what's happening with first yet. I mean, hopefully, he's going to cross the line first. Hopefully, he will finish first as well. It's going to be fantastic for SLR. I don't think.
Oh, Bennett! Sorry, Matt.
Oh,
the Bennett!
Oh.
Yeah, Bennett almost tried to go around the inside, but his teammate Barlow is side by side with him. Last lap, the 2 McLarens are going to go watermill into turn 1. The move wasn't really on there for Bennett. He was half alongside, but yeah. Look at this though. Cooper Benz! Look at Benz! 23, 24 lap old hards, and he's side by side with Barlow.
He's going to fight Barlow.
Gonna just say, look at Rando. Rando is already back in this train. Owen's there as well.
It goes to show the pace Rando had. If it wasn't for that spin, what could it have been?
When the safety car restarted, I genuinely thought the guys on the hards, which had done 10 or so laps, would be swallowed up. But your top 2 are hard tyre runners still. Incredible effort from Callum and Scopes to still be in the top 2 with these hards.
We better look at Owen here now then, because we could be up for a complete mix-up. Yeah, no, not Owen,
Oh,
Callum,
yeah,
sorry.
Right, here we go, around the final corner. Callum around the final corner for Racing Point. He goes to the line to take the victory on the track. Will he win the race? Scopes, Bennett, Barlow. Oh my word. Bennett and Barlow's done a 1-2.
Scopes
It's
is
a
on the
1-2
podium
for
seems at the
McLaren.
moment.
Yeah, Rando is in 8th, Halo up to 7th. but I think McLaren are pretty solid, cemented 1-2 here. Scopes, third place finish for Scopes, 14 places gained. Callum, who won on track, only managed 4th, 1/10 off a podium for Callum. But Bennett, the championship leader, has won the Hungarian Grand Prix and extends his championship lead by almost he's pretty much done a race win there on his rivals. Zakis Beast and Lear didn't score any points. Huge win for Bennett. And congratulations to McLaren.
After all of that chaos, Bennett ended up still winning the race. A huge step for his championship, because of course Lear retired. It was 14 points going into that, so I think it's got 39 points championship lead now, and absolutely fantastic there by Bennett. And then 1-2 for the McLaren as well. I think they're currently last in the all-time constructors as well for the season, so big result for them. Of course, Scopes third as well, fantastic.
Congratulations to the top 3. Shame we couldn't see the Hungarian man of Cooper Benz get on the podium. He ended up finishing in 5th. Still a great effort from him. But who do you think your driver? If you could pick a driver of the day, who are you going for?
I'm going to get everyone in the party. I think Barlow is appearing off the line, I think. Which doesn't help things. So I have to scroll all the way down. Is it? Oh no, I just can't find him, it seems.
Do we know the driver of the day in the Twitch chat, or?
Oh yeah, we know driver of the day. Let me just invite. Oh, Barlow's joined. Okay.
Party's open, so.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That explains that. Go through the rules, Joe, for us.
Bennett and Barlow 1-2 from McLaren. Scopes on the podium from 17th on the grid.
Get in.
I can hear myself talking. That's very uncomfortable. Ben's 5th, Owen 6th, Halo 7th, Rando in 8th, Panther 9th, Sem 10th. That's your point scorers. And the session has concluded. Just make sure you guys have all ticked your box. Matt, you're going to have to try and figure out who won driver of the day, because I don't have... I
know you won driver of the day. I will reveal at the end. I'll just give them more time to vote. Shall I take the questions?
Yeah, go on, go for it.
Lovely stuff. Right, hopefully you've all ticked your boxes, gentlemen. We are going to start off with third place, which is, after being away for a few weeks on the grid in Formula 1, he comes back with a bang with a podium. SLR Scopes, congratulations on your third place. First of all, this is your first podium, if I'm correct, in Formula 1. In SLR Formula 1.
Yeah, I am. Wow, I'm over the moon. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Aching.
I was going to say, well, how do you feel? Try and put into words, if you can, of your emotions right now. Because after everything, I mean, that Formula 2 win was absolutely fantastic. But to do it in Formula 1 as well, wow. Talk us through your emotions first of all, mate.
Mate, I'm lost for words after starting from the back on the complete opposite strategy to everyone else. I just had to put everything I could into it, and in the end, I just had to hold on. The 2 McLaren boys were looking very pacey at the end, and it was tough. But I'm ecstatic. I can't believe it. Getting my first ever Formula 1 podium in SLR is it's crazy.
Well, talk us more about through your race, because I mean, an awful lot happened in that race, especially with your reserve teammate. So that looked quite fun. But also talk us through. I mean, how were your tyres at the end of the race? They must have felt absolutely awful, but you kept it together. Talk us through your race and how your tyres were at the end.
So obviously, I was in a party with Vita. He's a great teammate, great driver. Couldn't fault him in any way. We both decided to do the medium to hards, and we made our way through the field straight off the start quite well, and just stayed together. Every overtake I made, he eventually got past, and tyres at the end.
Sorry.
So those hard tyres are not feeling too good. I was debating pitting for the softs, as like the McLaren boys did, but I was that far back. I thought I'd take the opportunity to just hit and take the opportunity to jump the spots and try and hold on, which is in the end is what I managed to do.
Can I just ask as well? Because you say you were in a party with your teammate. The battles you had were thrilling, and they were so hard but so fair. What was actually going on in the chat at the time when you were going wheel to wheel?
Do you know what? He had his microphone muted, so we had a little bit of miscommunication, and he kept trying to attack the position, but obviously I was in front, so I was trying to defend at all costs. And in the end, every time I defended, he got past, but I made my way back past the next corner, and I don't know what was going on. And then he spun out, and he came on the mic and said he hit the curb, which I was distraught for him because we were both doing so well. But it was fun. We were just having a bit of a fun as the two Williams drivers.
Fantastic stuff. Well, congratulations on your third place, Scopes. On the Twitch chat, VTAC is going absolutely crazy support for you. He is one happy teammate. So congratulations once again for third. On to second place for his second podium of the season, if I'm correct. It is SLR Barlow.
Yeah,
Barlow,
thank you very much.
Well, that looked interesting to say
Entertaining.
least. First question, I've got to ask you about the last two laps. How was that experience? Because that looked certainly thrilling from myself and Joe's perspective.
Very scary, mate. Very scary, knowing that we obviously both McLarens had the pace over Scopes. Great defending there from Scopes, but teammate just didn't want to let me pass, which is understandable. We were both battling for the same position, but we're both in a party together and both know what we're doing. I think it was just more annoying that I had no penalties until the safety car, and Hicklin's car decided to run through everybody, hit me, and I got a 5-second penalty, which really has frustrated me. It should have been my first win for SLR, but AO 1-2 for the McLarens. I'm absolutely it's just amazing. The reaction from both of us in that party a minute ago, none of us, we couldn't even hear ourselves, but one we were screaming like so much. To bring home a 1-2. Last night was a 1-2 for the Renault, so well done with them too, but to bring it home with a 1-2, knowing that unfortunately Zach's Beast didn't get any points, as well as Lee didn't get any points, is really good and helps us both out really. So it was just one of them. It was.
So we mentioned about towards the end of the race experience. What was it like at the start? I mean, you're kind of off the radar at the start of the race. A bit further down.
I was very steady.
Did much happen? Yeah, very steady.
No, we're just very steady. I had my own space. Sem, obviously I pitted on lap 5, lap 6, whatever it was for the hards to go all the way, and Sem was behind me, was absolutely on fire. Sem, it was just one of them. It was easier to give the position away than to actually battle it and lose any more time. So that's what I did. Kept whoever it was in front within the 3 to 4 second margin, so it was quite nice. And then when Scopes pitted, I thought he was going to be faster than he was, to be fair, on the fresh hards, and I managed just to keep my normal pace, keep focus, and when the safety car come out, we had no doubt both McLarens jumped in the pits, did a 1-2, but it worked. It worked a treat, especially the safety car restart anyway. Getting in 2 positions on the first corner.
Well, congratulations once again on your second place and your second podium of the season.
Thank you very much.
No worries. On to first place for the 4th time this season. Bennett, you are our race winner. I mean, that was probably one of the most chaotic races I've ever commentated on, especially in the last part of the race. After all of that, the championship leader still ends up winning the race, extending the championship lead by quite a margin, bearing in mind Leah unfortunately retired. First of all, to win that race after everything that happened in that Grand Prix, how does it feel, and how does this win feel in comparison to your other 3 races you won this season?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, like Barlow, I had a 5-second penalty for getting hit behind the safety car as well, so I had to go in for the pits, and it would have that on, which obviously held us both up, which wasn't great. So I thought we were quite fortunate to even be where we were at the end, and with the safety car restart we sort of just capitalised. And I think, to be honest, it was probably one of the better ones anyway. I think that's definitely up there with Monaco and Spain for sure. I enjoyed it big time. We loved it in the party as well afterwards.
Yeah, as I say, your teammate said that you couldn't hear each other. I just wish we could have heard what was going on. It's a 1-2 fantastic achievement.
Oh, you don't.
Well, just talk us through. I mean, we heard about the end of it. just talk us through your race as a whole, really, Bennett, because for a large part of it, you're quite out of the picture away from the top 3, top 4, if I remember correctly. Just talk us through, was it similar to Barlow, where it was quite just steady at the start?
Yeah, so at the start, I mean, I lost the place. I got overtaken around the outside, and I sort of hit the curb and had to stamp on the brakes, so I lost the space. And then coming through, I switched onto the hards, I just wasn't quick at all. I got overtaken by a couple of drivers, and then really when that safety car came out, that's when it started to help us. The first VSC, people went in, I think we went in, and then that second one, we just absolutely launched off the start and managed to get past, and it was good.
Well, fantastic. Once again, congratulations on your 4th win of the season. A very win also considering the championship situation, so congratulations. Before I hand back over to you, Joe, just some more names worth mentioning. I mean, Callum, 4th place, across the line first book, finished the race fight as 4th. That deserves a shout out. Fantastic to see him back at the higher end of the points finish. Great points for Racing Point. Also, Owen as well, who I think finished 6th, where come the last safety car, when the safety car came out, it was almost a lap down. Again, it just goes to prove never give up, because anything can happen. So for the drivers who are in a bad position and they just feel like just retiring in the pits or going into the wall, a lesson learned today: don't give up, because you can still be rewarded. And I'll just end with the driver of the day. The most votes was to our 3rd place man, SLR Scopes.
Thank you.
Well done to Scopes. And yeah, everything you just said, Matt, I second that. But yeah, we're Scopes.
Look at him trying to get an extra mention, eh?
Yeah, we're done here for Division 2. In 25 minutes, Div 3 is going to start, because this seemed like it would go on forever. 154 minutes later after starting the stream, we are finishing. So, right.